Brotherly love is the principle behind Step 8. When we work the steps, we first develop a relationship with our higher power in the first 3. Then we clean up and clarify our relationship with ourselves. Finally, after working the first 7, we begin to look others in the eye as equals, not better than, not less than. We go with God, and every day is heaven on earth, living in peace with our fellows. Having learned to follow suggestions from those who have what we want is a blessing. We're going to start with the Serenity Prayer, and then we'll go into the daily reflections. If you or someone you know are questioning yourselves about whether or not you're an alcoholic or whether they are an alcoholic or drug addict, reach out. We can help you. You don't have to do it alone. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Grant me patience with the struggles that take time, an appreciation for all that I have, tolerance of those with different struggles, and the strength to get up and try again, one day at a time. August 19th, a frame of reference. Referring to our list, inventory, again, putting out of our minds the wrongs others had done. We resolutely looked for our own mistakes. Where had we been selfish, dishonest, self-seeking, and frightened? Alcoholics Anonymous, page 67. There is a wonderful freedom in not needing constant approval from colleagues at work or from the people I love. I wish I had known about this step before, because once I developed a frame of reference, I felt able to do the next right thing, knowing that the action fit the situation and that it was the correct thing to do. Though a situation had not been entirely our fault, we tried to disregard the other person involved entirely. Where were we to blame? The inventory was ours, not the other man's. When we saw our faults, we listed them. We placed them before us in black and white. We admitted our wrongs honestly and were willing to set these matters straight. Resentments are the number one offender. A resentment will fester and take us out. We will drink over it, and it usually is a silly matter not worth dying over, but we put super importance on it. We get burned up. We take things personally, and we justify a drink, which will kill us, even though we are drinking at the person who has no idea what they did. They are living rent-free in our heads. We literally take poison, alcohol, thinking it will kill the other person. Pure insanity. What else could it be called? But to us, it makes perfect sense in the moment. The 4th step, made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves, is for our assets and liabilities, nobody else's. We admitted our powerless over alcohol, and we realized it is not alcohol alone, but we are powerless over other people, places, and things. Pretty much everything. So we disregard what others did to us. We don't take any of it personally, or we shouldn't. We keep the spotlight on our behavior and actions because that is what we can control. Without a proper inventory, we don't know who we are or who we want to become. Putting it down in black and white and then telling it all to another trusted person removes the heavy burden we have been carrying all alone for years, where we judged ourselves and lost who we were and who we could become. We leave nothing out now because we know our higher power accepts us for who we are, and we are learning to accept who we are also. Life is slowly getting better by working the steps with our sponsor, who explains the strange, wonderful feeling of peace we are feeling. Other people's opinions, the good and the bad, are none of our business, and we lose the need for validation from anyone. We are fine all by ourselves now we have a God in our lives who we believe in 100%. Our whole comportment is changing as we transition from living on self-centered fears to God-centered, service-oriented thinking. So much time and gray matter is free now to explore the world around us and to be curious again, like we were as children before we lost our way. August 19th, a frame of reference. Referring to our list, inventory, again, Putting out of our minds the wrongs others had done, we resolutely looked for our own mistakes. Where had we been selfish, dishonest, self-seeking, and frightened? Alcoholics Anonymous, page 67. There is a wonderful freedom in not needing constant approval from colleagues at work or from the people I love. I wish I had known about this step before, because once I developed a frame of reverence, I felt able to do the next right thing, knowing that the action fit the situation and that it was the correct thing to do. Please subscribe for more videos. Thank you for watching.